Hi friends, hi family, hi YouTube. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. I am at home. Do I look alright? I look okay. I have had a nice day. I don't know what's going on with everybody else though. Don't know what to do with myself, so I'm just doing like a vlog. I'm about to make some dinner. And I'll just turn the sound down. Can you guys watch the pan? I'm about to start making chili con carne. I think it's chili con carne. Instead of rice, I'm going to use potato and sweet potato because I think it might be healthier. Although rice is pretty quick and easy to make. So I just need to get some garlic and some onion fried up with some veggies. And then I'll add some beans and some tomatoes and some seasoning. And then I'll serve the dish. I'll serve the Mexican veggie and bean mix on top of the potatoes with some grated cheese on top at the end. I will, well, I don't really have any sauces, but I have avocado. So I can just have lemon juice. Yeah, grated cheese, lemon juice. Grated cheese, lemon juice, and avocado. Just keep an eye on that. I'll be back in a sec. How about I just turn it down a little bit? I'm just doing some garlic. I need to turn the air on so it ventilates the room. Okay, I'm back in front of the camera. I'm just going to heighten the camera a bit more. Just wind it up, wind it up, wind it up, wind it up. And I'm there. There we go. I don't know if the camera should tilt that way. It's not going to let me perform the camera. It's not going to let me do that because I haven't figured out how to unlock the orientation. So I've got to figure out how to do that. So I guess for now, hello, hi, anyone who's watching, hi, how are you? I'm trying to figure out how to unlock the orientation to rotate the screen, but I think it's something to do with YouTube, so I'll just go back to this. Hopefully you'll be able to see me a little bit if you prefer to. If you don't, that's okay. So I'm just going to get rid of the garlic. I've got 3 cloves of garlic. 3 cloves of garlic. I don't know what everybody's so upset about. Do you just get vibes from people sometimes? Everybody's always at me about my moods and stuff, but I'm a girl. Girls don't really have any issues with their moods. I think we get upset from our environments really easily because it's usually other people that have strange moods and stuff. So girls are like way more sensitive. Every girl is really sensitive because we're always in good moods. It'd be nice to see some boys that are in good moods for once, but they're always grumpy. Don't want to be around grumpy people unless there's a jolly good reason for it. I'd need to find out what that is because I don't know what that is. Maybe it's time to ask an adult. Where would you find one of those? Where would I find an adult to talk to? Not a therapist, but just like an adult. We seem to be excelling in the adult world, don't we? With things like work, rules, work and rules. Doing well. Well, that's normal. Doing well is pretty easy. I'm trying to decide whether I should dye my hair brown, like chocolate brown. Because I saw some girls in a magazine and she looked like really good with brown hair. But I'm feeling like I look good with blonde hair, but I don't know who is the favorite, what's the favorite human being trending at the moment. I would love to know, because all I need to do is dye my hair. Well, I can't do anything about my pale white skin, but at least I could dye my hair, just if you like adult banter. I just ate a Toblerone. It's Christmas time and it's just like a miniature Toblerone, like a crunchy Toblerone that I picked up for $3. It has like salted caramelized almonds in it. How crazy is that? Do you guys like salted caramel almonds? Do you guys know anything about almonds? Where do you grow almonds? Where do they come from and how do they grow almonds? Does anyone know? Is this a weekend subject? Or are you guys okay talking about almonds? I love vlogs. I think you can talk about anything wherever you are if you just have a vlog. Especially if you want to talk about almonds. Almonds are like, must be grown in like, I don't know, almonds. Where do they grow almonds? Is it like Holland or Europe or so that's the courgette. I just put this courgette into the pan to fry that up with the onions and the garlic. I'm not going too rough this time. I'm just doing like a really buttery fry. I'm not going to butcher it and burn the pieces because I'm not having a fiesta at the moment. I'm just trying to put a meal together. Because sometimes I used to just be really, I think I can get quite annoying. My old partner would get annoyed at all the foodie stuff. It's like, I'll try to make it worth your while, but you know, if you're a stranger who likes doing the same thing, you'll probably get it. But I'll just put some of this in. I'll just put all of it in. It's taco spice mix. It's a limited edition. It's got lime and jalapeno. It's got lime in it. So that'll give it like a zesty flavor. And yeah, the potatoes are in the oven. They'll be fine sitting in there while I go about my dish. I definitely wish I had a beer to crack open or a vodka or some sort of tasty beverage to guzzle down. I need some exercise. I've got like a tiny little bit of weight left, just a tiny bit. My thighs are a bit tasty at the moment. Just trying to say it in a friendly way because I don't want to get upset. Although my friends haven't been here and they don't really complain about things. So, yeah. Right, let's get some vegetables in the pan. Would you look at that? I'm not even getting in trouble because there's nobody else here. Guys, if something is holding you back and you feel like you need to get permission, I would suggest you change your life. Hi, looks good. New Zealand got them. Yeah, do you guys need to come a bit closer? And do you want me to turn the light on? There you go. I've just turned the light on for you. So you can watch me cook. I wish I had a beer. Do you guys know like having a glass of wine or your favorite type of alcohol is such a healthy way to cook a meal? I could add red wine into that dish, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to add some beans. And then I'm going to get the can opener out. And that should be fun. You know what I mean? Oh, am I living a lie? I fall in love every day. Every day I fall in love. So I've got the beans in there. And now I'm going to get my can opener. Oh my God, you've been in love. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm just going to open my beans. afford, man. I've got enough food for two. I need a boyfriend. As long as he's not fussy and he can eat anything. You know? I wish I had a glass of juice. Or a glass of wine. Or a cup of beer. Does anybody else feel like that? I don't know. This can opener is like really rough. I'm almost struggling to get the can open. There's no men around to open my can. What do I do? Well, I'm seriously confused. Is anybody else? Well, they just need to make these tomato ones with a rip can so we don't have to rely on men to come and open our cans. Come on, man. Open up. What is going on with everyone? Right. Oh, I might have to do my own taxes. I'm a bit nervous. I don't care if I don't get paid that much. It'll be better than nothing. Know what I mean? Better than nothing, and I'm already pretty good at it. So it's not going to bother me. I'm already doing this, and this doesn't seem to bother anyone. I don't think it does, and if it does, I would be wondering why. Because isn't this what you're supposed to do? Anyway, I don't know whether to add a lot more tomatoes to that or just add half a can because it's a lot of tomatoes. Sorry if I'm not answering because I'm standing on this side of the camera. I'm thinking about adding a little bit of smoked paprika just because, there we go, it's just a little bit, not too much. You can't trust people with ingredients, guys. People are really basically homeless when it comes to managing food and ingredients. You really need somebody who likes food a lot. A stable person that likes to make food and share food. Where in the world is that? I was thinking of making some caramelized bananas or making some custard, whipping up a batch of vanilla custard and eating it with bananas because I ran out of yogurt. I actually bought yogurt for the first time in about 3 years. Yep, and guess what? I ate the whole tub. Do you know why I wasn't buying it for 3 years? Exactly what I said. I ate the whole tub in like 2 days. That is why I haven't been buying yogurt. I just spend all my money on food. That is why I would love to make like a little pop-up menu and start a miniature restaurant with just a pop-up menu so that you'd actually have to come in and ask for it before the chef will actually cook it for you. And if you don't cook it, if no one comes in and buys it that day, you basically just keep the ingredients and cook it yourself and just eat it yourself. I think that would be the best way forward. Okay, so that is just simmering away with all of its flavors. I've got my lemon, my avocado, and my, what do you call it? Your potatoes, my potatoes, and the oven, roasting away, and the cheese. I put the cheese next to the lemon and the avo. I'm only gonna want to melt a little bit of cheese. I think this cheese would be really good melted because it's like a smoky cheese or like a barbecue cheese. I reckon if they put smoky cheese on the packet, the price would be way higher, but they labeled it as barbecue cheese, like barbecue melt grated cheese. So I'm just going to check out the... Notice when I go from talking about me and food and the way that I dress, and then I go about talking about my love life, how serious people get between the different subjects, and I think it should all just be basically the same. Why does it have to be so serious, you know? Why do people take things way too seriously? So, I don't know why I'm so happy. But I'm thinking that potato will be the best feature because you can just pile the filling onto the baked potato and then add cheese. Let it melt. And then put your avocado on top with lemon juice. Because this already has tomato. And if you want extra tomato for the top of the baked potato, you can just take some from the tomatoes from the tin and make your salsa. Just put like a spoonful on top with your cheese. So put your diced tomato. So go potato, taco mix, a spoonful of tomatoes, grated cheese melted on top of the tomato sauce, avocado diced up or sliced up or mashed, and then squeeze some lemon juice on the top if you feel like it. It is optional to use this. If you've got another recipe like a yogurt or maybe like a mascarpone or like a creme fraiche or something, you could just grate the lemon rind into whatever you've got. So let's just say I had like some leftover cream in the fridge and I was finishing this recipe today, but I didn't want to waste the skin on the lemon or the citrus that I have. So I just go and quickly open the container and just grate all the rind into my cream. That way I've salvaged as much ingredients from this as possible. So I think that's really smart, don't you? For a home cook. So I'm still at it. And I know I'm a generic human being, right? Which is quite startling. I wish my parents had told me this. My whole world has changed. It has opened up a lot of questions for me. Where are all these clones coming from? And I am one of them. And I don't know what to do. And I'm just trying to keep my cool. And I'm trying to do the right thing, but nobody ever tells me what they think. So yeah, hopefully doing something right. I don't know if I should get a boyfriend or not. I feel like I need to talk to everyone I know and see what they think. Do you know what I mean? That's why everybody asks, who's your soulmate? Do soulmates exist? It's all over the internet. You know, when the internet went viral, everybody wanted to know who they were supposed to be with. I think before the internet, you just met at the pub or at the dance or at your school, or I don't know how my grandparents met. They freak me out. They may have just magically appeared. How old is the Bible? Anyway, I'm sure this will be done soon. Do you guys want to see it? I'll let the live run for another 20 minutes while I wait for the potatoes, and then I will present to you with my Mexican dish. I will show you what that looks like with your potatoes. I'm not even that hungry, but I'll still have a little bit to eat. Right, so your potatoes, your Mexican veggies, put it on top of the potatoes or beside the potatoes if you don't like it on the top. This has broccoli, cauliflower, carrot, black beans, diced tomato, garlic, onion, courgettes, and red capsicum. That's quite a lot. So yeah, and it also has the spice mix and the can of tomatoes. So that will go on top of the potato. And then I will add a little bit more tomato salsa with lemon juice, avocado, and barbecue melted cheese. That was what's going on top. If I was going to need extra veggies, I would add some chopped capsicum and some chopped cucumber just to freshen up the dish. If you love salad, you might want to add extra freshness to the top of the meal. That is how I used to eat my nachos at the Coastline Cafe where I live, and would have like nachos with mild spicy beans, and then would have like grated cheese, sour cream, and chopped up capsicum and cucumber on top. And when I ate it, I enjoyed it thoroughly. I think having sour cream would be a really good idea if you're eating a Mexican dish. Sour cream is so addictive and so tasty. I think it's because it's just like yogurt and milk, you know? Things that we all love because we're raised on dairy and milk solids, and you know, we're raised from babies to drink milk from our mothers or our supermarket formula in our bottles as we grow up. So I wouldn't just abandon your childlike tendencies so quickly. So I would suggest a cheap dairy product If you don't have that, that's okay. I plan to have an avocado with some lemon juice because I don't mind eating vegetarian food. I also would like to have a glass of milk with some hot chocolate. So I got this. You might have seen this in my latest vlog where I showed you what kind of groceries I bought. I think hot chocolate, indulgent, creamy hot chocolate with cold milk and ice. There you go. You have an iced chocolate. If you're feeling a little bit on the chilly side, you could just boil some water and have a hot chocolate instead. Up to you. Totally up to you. There we go. So I'm just going to turn the spice mix off. And I'm just going to keep an eye on the oven. The kumara is done, which is sweet potato. Sam, that's not a Mexican dish. That's just, don't let Mexicans know that. Well, at least she can cook. Where's the meat? I'm a chef, by the way. Damn, Sam. What the fuck going on here? Hi, best friend. Hi. Oh, who's make edits? Can you message me privately? Do you have any YouTube skills? Could you up my stats? I'd love to be famous and make some money. I'm a chef. I've got culinary skills from high school and hospitality skills as well that get undermined all the time. But hey, we don't take things too seriously where I come from. So I totally understand this might not be Mexican, but it definitely is Mexican because I had the packet. If this is not Mexican, then what else is it? That's Mexican, guys. I don't know why you don't think that is Mexican. So the sweet potatoes have arrived from Sweet Potato Land. The potato itself is not ready. So I'm going to be putting that back in the oven for at least another 3 months. And I will wait. I will wait patiently for that potato to cook, and then we will give birth to this dish. Sorry if you don't like my sense of humor. I think you might need to do something about that. Because life is too short to be too serious is not living. I have some lettuce in here I could use, but it's not very... You guys, please make me feel better. I'm all alone, and it is Mexican. By the way, the meat's in the freezer. I did not feel like cooking it because I am tired. But who the hell? Yay, best friends. Who the hell's Blake Edits? Wait, I'm in New Zealand. I will need you. I'm tall enough, mister. I'm looking for someone who can assemble my YouTube channel. How would you like to make my thumbnails? Play the introductory music and hook me up to the monetization part, because I'm about to hit 1K subs. But I just need to get some watch hours and then I can start getting paid. I am in Christchurch, not Auckland. Could somebody please tell me? Are you taller than 5'7"? No, I'm roughly 5'7" or 5'6". Not too tall, just tall enough. A regular height for a female, I would say. No offense to extra tall girls. I only know how to deal with me. So yeah, I need somebody to answer my goddamn page. I put it in the New Zealand channel. I don't know why they're not answering. They're such idiots. I just need them to... I'll come to Christchurch and meet you. Can I get somebody that's already in Christchurch? I need you to set up my channel for me. Sorry, but I'm not 5'5", and you're not welcome to talk to me like that. Okay? That's just the way that people are. They seem to think that, like, YouTube frightens most Kiwis because Kiwis are so isolated. A lot of the vlogs in New Zealand fail because, like, they fail the YouTube. In New Zealand, a lot of YouTubers fail because we just don't have the culture for it. There's like no culture for YouTube, guys. Have you seen many New Zealanders make successful YouTube channels? Probably not, because it's mainly Americans that are getting rich. It's really enjoyable to watch American vlogs though, especially the ones where they're doing reviews on like takeaways, because they look so free. It's like there's no one around telling you anything about life, you know, because there's not supposed to be any rules for people in life. I like watching you. You're not supposed to make it sound like there's rules for people, eh? You're supposed to make it seem like everyone's abundantly free. Do you know what I mean? I know there's such a thing as hard work and dedication. I'm very familiar with that. The potato is still cooking away. I wish it was done because it's taking too long. I need to get a smaller oven so I can cook my food a lot faster. I know that one of the tricks that the power companies use is trying to get you to be a chef at home so you chew through all the power. By being a professional chef at home, you're literally going to chew through all your power consumption. Hard work. Yes, but are you going to help me put my YouTube together finally so I can earn money on my videos? Because I could use the extra money right about now. I don't know what I could use the money for, because a lot of people, you know, they usually just work and buy housing or pay rent, but I'm thinking I might put it towards like buying flowers or picking flowers around the neighborhood, or use it for gas money in my car. What do you think I could use? I don't know that you are coming. He's just saying that to put you guys off. Nobody's coming, so stop saying that you're coming to help me. I've already asked several YouTubers. I need to actually find a friend on the internet who can help me with YouTube. I don't know if anybody will will appreciate it because it's such a small city and they like literally hate YouTubers. Don't expect anyone to figure out YouTube by themselves, especially if they're female. Because females don't have any like technical skills. We lack technical skills. All we do is cook food, get pregnant, and that's about it. We don't really have many skills as females. It just all we do is cook, spend, and eat. Cook 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 and eat. That's all women do. That's all women do. That's all we do. Okay, that's all we do. So yeah, that's all we do. Just for anyone looking for a girlfriend, all we do is cook and eat. That's all we do is eat and drink and sleep. Eat, drink, sleep. You won't get anything else out of us. We don't really have any other skills. So yeah, we don't have any other skills except cooking, drinking, and eating and sleeping. Just to make that clear. I hope that potato hurries the fuck up and cooks itself. Because I need to relax. It's so hot in here and I wish I had a cold drink, but I think I drank it. I had a can of Pepsi Max with a burger earlier today. And then I bought a can of apple juice. Because I felt like having a can of apple juice for some fucked up reason. Okay. I don't know if like anyone likes me, but I'm getting really sick of all the men being fussy and not liking me. You forgot farting. I don't know why that's in there. Can somebody moderate that? That's really disgusting. Remove. 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 Remove because it's creepy. I need better YouTube followers. My ass is tingling a bit. I don't know why. My ass is tingling. Why is my ass tingling? It feels like there's an eye up there. There's purity up my god ass. Let me see you. I feel like my asshole's tingling. I don't know if I should text my mum about this or if I just need to go to the toilet and poo. Because I did say that I had a Toblerone and then I had cheese earlier today. So I don't know if it's because I ate or because everyone's seriously Jewish. So I'm just going to have whoever wants to date me, you just have to get used to the way I am. Hello, Samantha. Thanks for sharing your time. I'm just about to eat an apple because I feel like really hot. Alright. My stomach's already reacting to me eating the apple. How depressing! You know, I used to hide in my car and just eat whatever my money could buy. Do you know why? Because nobody was telling me off. I can't give you my phone number. I'd rather PM somebody from the internet, like maybe a public Facebook page. I'm just waiting for the roast potato to hurry up and fucking roast. You know what I mean? You know, there's some really boring people my age out there. I hate boring people. I like people who like to actually experience the world. And they like having fun. Everyone is seriously boring. But we lie to each other. All we do is lie to each other all the time about how fun we are. I can guarantee you, the secret is that everyone is so fucking boring. I'm not even lying. I think you guys are owed an apology. You guys are all owed an apology for the fact that life didn't work out for you in the way that you thought it would. You were seriously conned, weren't you? Do you guys feel like you're conned a wee bit? Like you're bamboozled? Oh, man, hurry up and cook, you dumb potato. Come on, you guys. Just be honest. You thought that life was amazing and fun. Do you know why? Because you thought you could just eat the world. You could just eat the world and everything would be okay. Well, it's not. It's not okay. Hey. Maybe you should go cycling or hiking instead, guys. Seeing as you're so disappointed all the time. Get a bicycle. That'll help. It'll make things so much fun. Maybe get a job as a bartender. Maybe play a board game. Maybe buy yourself a stuffed animal and give it a hug. Your parents didn't realize that life isn't fun when they had kids. How is life supposed to be fun? Does anybody want to go go-karting or something a little bit more fun? Maybe you'd like to go to the nearest theme park and take a ride on one of the the theme park rides. That might be fun. But it's only temporary, guys. It doesn't last. Maybe you could get a job as a professional a professional comedian, which is not that fun. Maybe you could just get a job constantly watching things and laughing at them. How much do you think you get paid? I definitely can't laugh at people these days. They're so sensitive and boring, and they're so concerned and worried all the time. It's would you stop killing yourself? Or stop making people feel bad for your funeral? I mean, seriously, that's not fun. I thought that life was supposed to be fun. Why was the word fun invented if everyone's just gonna die? Will somebody please tell me what that's about? I'm just waiting for the potatoes. Potato! Sweet potato! Look. Just so I can have a goddamn break. From you kids. I will put this together using sweet potato. Because the potato in the oven is taking too long. I wish I had an air fryer or a microwave, but I just have this oven. So there you go. There's your dinner for tonight. Stuffed potatoes with a little bit of tomato on top. That's great, isn't it? Some cheese. People will tune out of all kinds of entertainment if it's not funny. I guess if you're working like full time and taking life seriously, you probably wouldn't get much time to laugh. You could watch all those boring TV shows you were always dreaming about. So there we go. Here's some avocado for your boring ass. I am a chef, by the way. But I am not in the mood for you kids tonight. So there we go. There you go, there's your dinner. That's all I could be bothered doing for you kids tonight. Because I am busy. So fucking busy. Working 9 till 5 every day. Trying my best. There you go. I think I'll turn the oven off. But I'm going to say good night. Okay? I'm going to say good night. Because you guys are... You're naughty, okay? So goodbye.